a couple shows ago, I was talking about how like the Jews were denying that Jewish privilege exists, and there was the article. I don't remember exactly which article it was, but they had brought up the topic of Ethiopian Jews, and that's funny because and Kevin McDonald talked about how Jews will consciously they'll play this shell game where they'll alternate between saying, okay, you have to be, being Jew is you have to be of the blood. Okay, it's an ethnic group, but then they'll switch it around and say, oh, well, it's just a religion. So Ethiopian Jews, they're disadvantaged, so they don't have privilege. So Jewish privilege doesn't exist. But then, it's like this back and forth.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's whatever fits. And the thing that was really revealing about the Jewish privilege controversy that sprung up in the wake of some girl wrote an article for New Republic where she said something about
that was it. Yeah,
Jews and white privilege, and then everybody got mad at her. She wrote another article where she's like, "Oh no, I never meant to insinuate that Jews had special privilege for being Jewish." And it just the main lesson from that is that privilege is a term of abuse, and on the left, it's interpreted that way. Even though they say when you're a white guy and you're like, well, okay, you say check my privilege, what is my blah, blah. They're like, oh, it's not that you personally did anything to deserve this smear of privilege, but you have it and you have to give it up, you have to do this, that, the other. Right? They're like, but it's not anything personal against you. You're not personal.
Right.
You're not necessarily a bad guy. And it's like, this totally puts lie to that because it's like as soon as you say Jewish privilege, every Jew went up in arms. Like this person was like, and this person's a liberal. The woman who wrote it, like somebody like I think her name was like Barbara Maltz Levy.
Levy.
So her name was like Barbara Maltz Levy. She wrote this thing on Jewish privilege, and like she was attacked. She was viciously attacked by Jews on Twitter, like across the spectrum. And then she wrote this apology, like, oh, there is no Jewish privilege, but Jews, if they're crypto, benefit from white privilege. That in and of itself might be too far, but at this point, the cow's out of the bag. They had to just let it go. But like, it just proves that privilege is a term of abuse.